Vitamilk Ghana, Child Malnutrition Foundation and Operation Walk New York chapter has jointly brought smiles on the faces of many patients who in one way or the other could not walk properly by operating on them at the St. Joseph's Hospital in Koforidua. It was a trip that also excited the beautiful contestants in the 2018 edition of Ghana's Most Beautiful, waking up from the reality complex early for a trip to help humanity to put smiles on the faces of patients.
For me, slow down. They got say me, yeah.
The Ghana's Most Beautiful contestants arrived at St. Joseph's Hospital with the Vitamilk brand ambassadors Kwabena, Stephen Appiah, Yvonne Nelson, and media personality Frema Ashka.
Today, we're here with brand ambassadors of Vitamilk because this whole Operation Walk is supported by Gentle Giants, the importers of Vitamilk to Ghana.
We began the day with a press conference on the mission of the Operation Walk team.
In this country, we have a lot of our patients, our brothers and sisters who have sickle cell disease, and particularly those with sickle cell SC. They develop what we call avascular necrosis of the hip joint. The head of the femur, which is the thigh bone, gets poor blood supply, dies off, and they all walk with a particular gait because one leg gets shorter. Apart from that, we have a lot of accidents, and most people get accidents. They are discharged from hospital 10, 15 years later. They develop arthritis and have problems with their knees and hips. The need is here, and thank God we've linked up with Operation Walk Syracuse, New York, and this is their third visit to Ghana.
Operation Walk is a not-for-profit volunteer medical services organization that provides free surgical treatment for patients in developing countries and in the United States. These patients suffer from debilitating bone and joint conditions such as arthritis and do not have access to medical care.
St. Joseph's is an orthopedic hospital, and therefore throughout the country, patients are referred to St. Joseph's. In Ghana, it is St. Joseph's and Duaya Kwanta in the Brong-Ahafo region, and therefore they receive referrals from every part of this country. So already there is what we call a waiting list of people who require hip and knee replacement surgery. So what we do normally is that it is out of this waiting list that x-rays that are there are sent to the Operation Walk in Syracuse, New York. They look at the x-rays, they do the selection The selection is entirely in the hands of Operation Walk, Syracuse, New York. It's the surgeons who look at the x-rays and choose the ones they want to do.
Months of planning have resulted in today's arrival of the 44 members of our Operation Walk team in Koforidua, Ghana. Our group consists of nurses, surgical technicians, equipment reps, anesthesia providers, physical therapists, logistic people, and 7 surgeons. Founded in 1994, Operation Walk teams have operated on hundreds of patients in Russia, Cuba, Nepal, China, the Philippines, Peru, Nicaragua, Mexico, and the United States.
We would love to be able to come here twice a year. What we are working on is it's a very financially challenging program for us. We raise all of the funds ourselves by donations in the United States to be able to get here. So it's a little bit challenging in terms of our financial stability. But we do have other Operation Walk teams as well, and we share sites. So what we do have in the works is trying to do something where we might be able to bring a second team here, whether it's Syracuse coming a second time in a year, or whether we're able to support another team coming here and taking you on as one of their sites. So there's a lot of moving parts right now. We're committed to continue to work with you, to follow the patients that we've done in previous years, and to meet and continue to schedule patients in future years that just aren't able to be done right now.
In 2017, while on same mission to Ghana, they performed 4 full days of surgery in 4 operating rooms. In total, 118 joint replacements for 107 patients were performed between the 2016 and 2017 trips.
It's basically a partnership with the team from the US, who are mainly orthopedic surgeons with their team. The whole agreement is for them to be coming to Ghana to support with people who need a hip and knee replacement surgeries. These are areas that affect the limbs of people and makes them unable to walk. And for that matter, you meet a lot of them who may be limping or having difficulties even to ambulate. And with this partnership, when they're able to do these surgeries, we have a number of them able to walk after the surgery. Last year, for instance, we had people who came with wheelchairs after the surgeries. A number of them were able to ambulate and walk on their own. So by the end of the procedure, we are expecting about 84 surgeries to be done. When they first came, they did close to 50 cases. Last year, they were able to do 62. As we speak now, the list schedule for this year, we are targeting about 80 plus surgeries to be done, which means that we are making some good progress and helping more Ghanaians who need their service.
Everyone who came on this mission trip is a volunteer, paying their way using their own time in order to help those who could not be able to receive this care in this country. All the equipment that was set up in the 4 operating rooms were brought, donated by implant and pharmaceutical companies, or paid by our team with donations collected through our fundraising efforts.
There is the local organization, Child Malnutrition. We contact the Ministry of Health. We relate to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, to Customs, and all that, just so that everything gets done. And the running cost, the staff of Child Malnutrition Foundation are all here. Their hotel costs, their food they eat, everything is borne by gentle giants, those who import Vitamilk into the country. So we are urging corporate Ghana that this is a worthwhile activity. If you see people who could not even walk to the toilet, who could not walk to the bathroom, who today are transformed, a lady who had bilateral hip replacements last year came 6-hour journey to St. Joseph's yesterday to just come and thank them and go back. That is the level of transformation of people's lives.
The people we operated on this week, they need to basically keep their incisions clean and dry, and they need to stay active. And they need to take the medications we give them to prevent blood clots. This is our third trip to Ghana, and we've had a very good experience here. The hospital's been very welcoming to us. The staff has been wonderful to work with, and the people are, as usual, very friendly. And we are hoping that when we leave enough knowledge that you can continue the good work that they do here at St. Joseph's Hospital.
I'd like to end with this simple quote from Martin Luther King. He said, when the Levite and then the priest saw the wounded man in the parable of the Good Samaritan, they asked themselves one question. If I should stop going where I'm going and to attend to this wounded man, what will happen to me? I'll waste my time, I'll waste my resources, I will waste meaningful gain. That is what is on the mind of a lot of people. But we want to change the narrative. We want to say, if we don't stop and attend to the needs of these people, what will happen to them?
It was a heartfelt moment of interaction as the Ghana's most beautiful ladies got closer to the patients, either in waiting or after surgery. They distributed different brands of Vitamilk to all the wards, and so did the ambassadors too.
We are beautiful. Ghana's most beautiful. We are beautiful. This is the life. This is my life. What he felt. Cause this is my life. What he felt. Cause this is my life. While I didn't chene, it's a coin beer. Hey, in your rubber, into Brana Boshe. Just move, shake your body.
Actually, kakre yo ni why? It is say amount. Kakre bi I no am no when you more. O to on bi wo when you me sha on me phone ka so the date na.
Because God bless you in our own language. And then to Ghanaians, I hope that we'll learn from what the professor has initiated. And then if we can't afford to initiate something like that, we'll at least help people like these who are trying to do something better for our country. Professor Nyakupon Shrao. To Vitamilk, thank you very much. And to Operation Walk team, God bless you once again. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the life. They will live and you ban you back. What he felt. They will live and you ban you back. Cause this is the life. They will live and you ban you back. What he felt. They will live and you ban you back. Cause this is the life.